We scaled the business from spending $1,500 a month on meta ads to $100,000 a month profitably. The big secret there was the most boring thing you can imagine, which is daily tracking. Every day we looked at our numbers, like how much did we spend, how many clicks did we get, what was the CTR, what was the cost per lead, what was the revenue, what was the CPM, what was the click to revenue ratio, every percentage, and then what was the lead to opportunity rate, what was the close rate, everything. And what that helped us do was we tested about 15 audiences on Meta, spending $500 to $1,000 a day on each, and aggressively turned off the ones that did not work. So at any given point in time, I was managing 12 campaigns with multiple ad sets, and I could tell looking at my Excel sheet that I would look up every single day and look if it was red or green and say, this is working or this is not. And every 48 hours, if something went wrong, I could tell immediately. And that real obsession to an OCD level with data helped me be like, okay, we're spending $1,500 a month. We're profitable. Let's scale to $2,500. Does that work? What about 10,000? What broke? And multiple times, campaigns broke. We had months in which our profit level dipped in comparison to the older one, but we had the data to figure out what do we change. And honestly, if you have a campaign that is working, the best thing you can do for scaling is obsessive data tracking, even if you do that on a daily basis. So I'm running ads for this company, and we started spending $10,000 a month, 20, 30, 40, 50, and things just break. Our cost per lead just goes through the roof. We're like, this isn't scaling. We try one thing, another, and I'm like, I don't know what else to do. And I was like, I know all the levers to pull. I can do images, I can do creatives, I'll test headlines, I'll test different campaign settings, but things were just not working, and we couldn't scale our campaigns. That made me realize there's so many things that you don't know in a funnel, and by you, I mean me. The thing that actually worked was the person I was working with, a brilliant director of marketing. She's like, we should just change our website and the funnel and get a higher conversion rate. I'm like, yeah, you already have a 10% conversion rate. I think you can do better. I don't know much about CRO. And she crushed it, and it went to 16%. And since then, their idea, they changed the funnel. My ad cost per lead went down. I can spend a lot more. We just started spending $100,000 a month only because somebody else was like, hey, have you thought about this? And I was like, no, and I don't even know how to do it. This is to say, even if you're the expert and you're just owning a paid ads program or a content program, others people's ideas and their perspective really, really helps because it makes your stuff better, as I learn now every single month. I took over a startup's paid ads program, and I was like, all right, we're spending $20,000 a month. It's working. How can we increase it? And that's what the CRO said to me too, which is like, spend as much as possible unless we just go down under. I'm like, all right, I'll figure it out. The two things that really helped us, we paid attention to all the numbers in the funnel. What is our lead cost? What is our lead to demo rate? What is our demo to actually show up call rate? And what is the qualification rate on the call? We learned that a lot of our leads weren't qualified, and that was just wasting salespeople's time. So we actually built more qualification on top of the funnel so that we got less leads and they were more expensive, but our close rate actually doubled. The other thing we learned was our lead to actually call book rate was horrible. I mean, it was 55%, but it could be better. So we actually installed a new software to get more calls from our existing leads. And from 20K a month, we scaled to 60K a month. And I spent a lot of their money, and they made $1.7 million.